Cameras saved.
Right.
Can you repeat that?
Would you get our IFR clearance?
I'll contact clearance for our IFR clearance.
Oh, here, clearance. Skywest 5308. We'd like to get our IFR clearance. We have Kilo. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.625. Squawk 6454. And we had to change your departure runway to 9er right.
Welcome aboard SkyWest Airlines Flight 5308B, departing to Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport. Our estimated flight time is approximately 85 minutes. Please pay close attention to the following safety demonstration, as it contains important information for everyone, even frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must remain fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow the crew's instructions immediately.
Hold down the command key and hit tab.
If a power bank or any electronic device becomes unusually warm or emits smoke, please inform a crew member immediately. For any electronic device that falls between the seats, please notify the crew so we can retrieve it safely. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Right, our departure's been changed to 9 right.
Chicago O'Hare clearance. Good afternoon, this is Envoy 111.
And we don't have any other information on our departure.
Information echo. We're at type Embraer 175.
We're hoping for an arrival on 22 left.
Cardiac 78, ready to pick up our IFR to BCA.
And so 22 left, ILS, and Dumpy. Our squawk is 6454.
clearance. State College via radar vector mobile, mission flashdown, 35010.
And TCAS is active.
Squawk 3373, and expect runway 22 left.
Climb out's good. Initial cruise altitude.
2251, request IFR clearance San Francisco.
And let's see, our initial cruise altitude is 340. And for fuel, tap twice. That it entered. Great. Get our takeoff performance. QNH, by the way, is 3007. Winds are from 023 at 14. Temp is 28. QNH is 30.07. And there we go.
Air clearance, this is United 511 Heavy.
Just to be on the same page.
We have information India aboard, and we're looking to open our IFR flight tonight to Minneapolis for a type Boeing 787 Clear direct pumpkin, climbs to 5,000 feet, expect flight level 360.
PFD is loaded. Dry conditions. Flaps will be set to 9. And heading, oh, that was good. 240. I put in my speed there because flight level change helps us get up to speed. And now that we got that loaded, we're gonna hit our store here for those settings. And we're gonna go to flight plan and walk through our flight plan. I have a discontinuity at Dumpy. All right, that looks good. It's a very short route. It's not a long route. Okay. The Gus is released. Brian, you're in charge of all comms.
Got it, Steve. I'll handle the radios from here.
All right, get our pushback and start clearance.
I'll contact ground for pushback and start clearance.
O'Hare ground, SkyWest 5308, requesting clearance for pushback and engine start at O'Hare.
SkyWest 5308, push and start approved. Tail southeast.
Push and start approved. Tail southeast, SkyWest 5308.
APU, we're going to go ahead and start. And ERJ145, my only thing I don't like about this jet is it has no auto throttle. So you got to pay attention. You can get in trouble. If you don't watch out, you can get in trouble. Alright, we're going to push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
This is Chicago O'Hare. It's a good looking airport, isn't it? It is. I'm using XCamera for some of my camera shots. Stacy. Haven't been up there in the tower. Alright.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
We're ready.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, let's get my electrical there. Going for engine 2. I leave this up because I just like seeing the numbers go up.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Camera saved.
All right, let's get our taxi clearance. Brian, get our taxi clearance.
I'll contact ground for our taxi clearance.
O'Hare ground, SkyWest 5308, ready to taxi. We have Kilo.
SkyWest 5308, runway 9er right, taxi via taxi lane, Charlie, uniform 3, hold short of runway 4 left.
Runway 9er right, taxi via taxi lane, Charlie, uniform 3, hold short of runway 4 left. SkyWest 5308.
There's safer ways to taxi. There is. Okay, taxi lights on. We're taxiing to the runway 9 right, going out of O'Hare. Busy airport here too. Not a real complimentary shot yet till I get in the air. Beautiful terminal, by the way. That's Nimbus, I think. Had something to do with that. I think I'm missing some things, missing a couple of additions I need to put on it. It's probably why I get a bad message when I get near the airport, but it doesn't crash it, so I'm good. There's American Airlines. This is American Airlines hub, along with Charlotte. Charlotte is, when we fly in there, you'll see the big American Airlines hub. Biggest hangar in the airport there in Charlotte. We do have a lot of airport cameras. I go with the nearest one to us so I don't go somewhere I shouldn't.
SkyWest 5308, cross runway 4 left, then continue taxi via Hotel Zulu.
Gotcha.
Cross runway 4 left, then continue via Hotel Zulu, SkyWest 5308.
Pop this out and put this over here, just so I have a reference point and I can keep my view up here. Look up. You know, your eyes are up here. My eyes are up here. Okay, can I make sure to look up? Okay, right. Ryan, do the takeoff briefing.
Here's our takeoff briefing. We'll be departing from runway 9 right. We'll follow the departure procedure with an initial climb clearance to 5,000. Transition altitude is 8,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile with runway heading, climbing to flight level 240. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 6454, and departure frequency will be 126.625. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. I think we're ready to go, Steve.
Very well. I'm resetting our chronos. Flaps are at 9, and get our takeoff clearance.
I'll contact Tower for our takeoff clearance.
O'Hare Tower, SkyWest 5308, holding short of runway 9 right, ready to depart.
SkyWest 5308, O'Hare Tower, runway 9 right, wind 030 at 12. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 9 right, wind 030 at 12. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff. SkyWest 5308.
One last check. Really can't see well right now. This angle.
FedEx 251, contact departure on 126.625.
Order departure 126.625, FedEx 251. Order departure 126.625, FedEx 251.
Approaching runway 9 right.
See if I've got everything set right for this time. You're going to hear a click when I push the throttle forward, and then we get the second click is what we need. Okay. Let's get lined up.
Victor, contact departure.
Order departure 126.625, FedEx 251.
On runway
No
9
takeoff.
right
Spoiler.
remaining. 10,700
We're not going yet
feet.
until I get this right. All right, here's the button. I am hitting the thrust button.
On runway 9 right remaining. 10,000 feet.
Okay, definitely hit that time. 1 click, 2 clicks. Keeping that nose straight, a little forward pressure on the yoke, 80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Right. On to autopilot. Nav. Flight level change. Flaps are retracted.
Skywest 5308, contact Chicago departure on 126.625.
Contact Chicago departure on 126.625. Skywest 5308. Skywest 5308. Good evening, maintaining 1,500.
Skywest 5308, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000. Turn left heading 190, direct Bacon when able, then as filed.
You said direct Bacon. Okay.
Climb and maintain 10,000.
I'm going to set our thrust to
direct Bacon when able, then as filed.
climb.
Skywest 5308.
Bearing 77, climb and maintain flight level 10. Maintain 124, bearing 77. Bearing 77, climb and maintain flight level 310.
So we're at thrust is set correctly, and we're set to climb. Whoa, 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 whoa! Come back down. Try to get my speed back down. What happened was I leveled out. I planed out on my speed, and I had too much momentum. And even though I had it on flight level change, when it got there, I hadn't hit. Unless I control the throttle, it's gonna speed up unless I hit cruise on the panel down here. That's all me. Shouldn't have done that. So I had a spike. I went above the speed limit, under 10,000. We're fine now, but we weren't there for a minute. And this is back, man. If you just look away for a minute on this aircraft, you can, like, speed can get a little bit too fast, or speed can get a little bit too slow. You constantly have to monitor. The only time you really get like a break, I think, with this model
climb and maintain 14,000.
is like right now.
14,000. Skywest 5308.
Yeah, I went ahead and just put it up to 340, so it'll do a continuous climb. Should be okay. But unless you have it on flight level change with that set like that, you just, you know, you can't take your eyes off anything unless you have it set that way. You kind of manage it better if you have some tools. Okay, landing lights coming off. I stop that.
Skywest 5308, contact Chicago Center on 135.15. Contact Chicago Center on 135.15, Skywest 5308.
All right, so we're on a steady climb, like we should be.
Skywest 5308.
We're using flight level change, and I do that. The reason I use flight level change on with this particular model, the ERJ145, is the designers and the developers are the ones that brought that up. I think he was on one of Q8 Pilot's episodes, and he said it's easier to use flight level change,
Dear
especially
guests,
on the descent.
The use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight with SkyWest Airlines.
Hard, man. You can't get a word in here. You can't. But anyway, with flight level change, if especially for, it will keep you within your, like, if you have a speed limit under 10,000, it will keep you below 250 if it's on a continuous climb. Or if you're at 34,000 and you're descending, when you go to idle thrust and you hit flight level change, you pretty much, it descends at about 2,000 feet per minute, steady descent, until it gets to 10,000, and then it goes to 1,000 feet per minute, and it seems to work better. So that's how I climb and descend, and on this specific aircraft. And I think I would do it on the ERJ135 or on the ERJ145. I do it the same on either one of those. Just aggravating sometimes though, with this one, if you level out and it's like you're climbing, maintain 5,000, and you get up to 5,000 and you just look away for a minute. If you don't watch out, when it levels out, it no longer needs all that thrust, and next thing you know, you're like 20 miles over the speed limit. So you're at 270 when you need to be under 250. So I've had that happen a lot. All right, this isn't a long flight, by the way. We're going to Little Rock, Arkansas, and it looks like we're on just a straight path. So it's pretty much a straight shot to Little Rock, and we're 448 miles out of Little Rock. We're going to try to create an orbit while we're here. I was going to create a new orbit because that when I have bytes, I don't have it set right. So I'm going to hit create orbit. We're going to call this orbit 2. Orbit 2. Duration, max height meters, radius. Let's say 15. Camera heading starts at 270. Let's try it. Create. I'm going to go to advanced cameras, allow cameras to advance, and see if I can get it to work. It's a cool shot. Real nice. Let's try flyby. So I'm going to go to control panel. Go flyby. Okay, let's try this one. I think that's a cool shot. That was pretty cool. Okay. Look good. Look good. This is XP Map Enhancements is what I'm using, the Pro version with Sim Heaven is on here too. I'm not sure how much Sim Heaven's making a difference right now, this high up. And I've used Say Intentions forever, for about 1.5 years, and I think I'm going to stick with Say Intentions for now. I still do Bat Sim, but really enjoy Say Intentions. This is a Delta virtual flight, so that's why you're hearing a little bit of traffic for Delta. It's nice. They do a good job. Yeah, I think I have to get in a cockpit sometime. All right. Co-pilot's taking a nap right now. That's Cheeto, the cat. Looks like we're at about 246 knots. Not faster actually, but and our climb, steady climb, at about. Our climb about 2,200 feet per minute. It's our climb rate. We're lined right up with our LNAV, but remember we don't have auto throttle. So the minute we get up to our flight level, we got to watch it and adjust it, make subtle adjustments to get set up. Looks like we'll be coming in on 22 left, which means for us that we will have, we'll have a very easy transition. Looks like we'll be coming in on dump 1, taking a dump. Yeah, taking a dump. The dump 1 is the waypoint. We'll enter to come down for final. Cool. ILS landing on 22 left. Right now we're at 250. Nice little climb. Like I say, that we'll push that seat up a little bit. Let's see. So right here we're at climb. The thrust rating we use is climb, and our throttle is set on the first click. That's what I call it when I push it forward. It's the first click you feel, and then once we get to cruise level, we got the CRZ button here, and then we adjust our throttle if we need to. Just keep it where we need to. Right here we're on FMS 1, so FMS, these FMS settings are what we're using, the waypoints we're following. And QNH is currently supposed to be set to standard, and I haven't done that yet. Checking my jaws. Okay, there we go. So 29902. Next thing we'll do is while we're up here, since we're on the climb, I can go ahead and enter our frequency information for our destination. So I'm going to go to charts, and I'm going to go to 22 left, and it looks like we're coming in on localizer 110.70. So I'm going to go over and change that. 110. Sorry. 70. So 110.70. We go. And we don't change our heading, our course heading, until we're actually on the course heading that we need to be on, and that's when we'll hit the sync button here for heading. We need to hit the heading mode. Okay, there we go. And for missed approach, once we get there, it says we climb out 800 feet, then climb right, turn to 3000 outbound on the lit VOR R222, the baud INT D24.7 lit, and hold. But usually they vector us. If you do that, they'll tell you specific things to do. We'll end up vectoring. They'll vector us to a place.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. SkyWest 5308.
Okay. And we'll be there in just a minute. Okay. At our flight level. Speed's bleeding off a little bit, but hey Brian, what's our speed in knots and miles per hour?
Our current speed is 336 knots, which is approximately 387 miles per hour.
Clouds look good, don't they? Everything looks good on this. Alright, so can I share with y'all my OLED experience? OLED. I tried a 27-inch OLED, was very disappointed. It's not that it's not good, but in testing it, it's 27 inches is too small for a flight sim. So that's the bottom line. That's the most affordable OLED on the market right now is Alienware OLED 27-inch like DM, and it's just too small for flight sim. It's just makes things too small. So I have an LG I bought at a pawn shop. Now LG, that's a widescreen, that it does great for me, and the dash, everything, you can see everything clearly. So you're getting a little bit of a shot of it from your angle, but there's no way to show you what I see.
Not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Let's check our Huh. 6454. Okay. It was me. It's supposed to be 6454. SkyWest 5308. Are you seeing us on radar?
SkyWest 5308, radar contact 9er, southwest of Schertz Field at flight level 330. Gibson altimeter 2999er, turn left heading 190, direct Becky when able, then continue on course.
Left heading 190, direct Becky when able, then continue on course. Gibson altimeter 2999er, SkyWest 5308.
SkyWest 5308, radar contact confirmed.
Radar contact confirmed, SkyWest 5308.
Alright, I just hit the cruise button. And we'll monitor our speed and see if we get up to, see if we start speeding up now. All right, give it a little bit, give it a little bit. Yeah, see us. We'll start to increase speed.
Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We have some delightful options for you today, including our signature pastries and refreshing beverages. After the service, selected items from the SkyWest Airlines shop will be available for your enjoyment. Thank you for flying with us.
Right, we're 370 miles outside of Little Rock, and I'm going to hit Control T, take off, and consume, get some time off, knock some time off this. Okay. Still have to monitor and kind of pay close attention to my speed, though, because right now I think I've got my throttle a little hot. Yeah, I think I've got it at the right place now. But you still can never just ignore it. Okay. So we get some other shots here. Not sure why that flyby stops there. So I can make it work. Alright, so I did that flyby. Let's try the other one now, the opposite side. No, that one's working now.
SkyWest 308. Good evening with you, flight level 340. Center, good evening.
If you haven't purchased the ERJ145 by X-Crafts, if I had a list of my recommendations of that aircraft just that were just the most fun to fly, but on the top of that, they're just, I mean, after you get used to it, this would be one. It's worth it. So it's a good purchase. See it? It's just it's very well done, and there's no in-ops on the dash here, so like, you know what you get, it's annoying when you have so many in-ops around the dash, and this one you don't have any. It just works. Right, we're 325 miles out. We're doing some time compression. I'm allowed to do up to, I think, 4x, and I think it's like right now it's about 1.5 or 2. It doesn't, it all depends. But when we get under 200, we'll go back to regular time and stop using it. That just helps, because, you know, sometimes cuts down on a little bit of the time, but I don't want it to be a buzzkill to the immersion. That looks good. That looks really good. Speed looks good. I'm gonna bring that throttle back just a hair. There we go. We've only been in the air for 29 minutes, but this is not a long flight to get to Little Rock from, of all places, Chicago. Pretty fast, huh? Especially on time compression. All right, anyway. Right, our nav's already set for when we do get closer. I tell you one thing I like the most about the ERJ145 is it really lands sweet. Like you'll see what I mean. But the plane itself has such a interesting, like well-made suspension system that when you land, it's like shock absorbers. They're so good. So it's so easy. I mean, for the passengers, I think it's got to be kind of a feel good, feel smoother than, you know, a rough landing. So they do a good job with that. Right, we're about 291 miles out. Right, let me hit the head real quick. It's interesting, guys. So how the pilots go to the restroom during a flight, especially on about any. But they actually, I guess they put it on occupied. They close the curtain, and then the pilot comes out, does whatever he needs to go back in. But kind of got a little system, a little unnerving. There's not more security with that, but I guess it works. Ron, go ahead and brief our descent and approach.
We'll be arriving at Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport on runway 22 left using the ILS approach. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 22 left. Weather at arrival shows winds 250 at 6 knots, visibility 10 miles, and broken clouds at 4,700 feet. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30, and our final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Steve.
I believe you're right. I'm going to go ahead and put the altitude down to 180. Transition. And let's look at that. And it says we're 177 miles from top of descent. So I may not use light level change on our descent. I may use a much slower approach and just do about 1,000 feet per minute from what I see here. We'll see. I just don't need it. I don't need the faster.
Would you like a
2,000
coffee
feet
with
per
half
minute.
and half and a pastry, Captain?
I would, thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
Right, we're 254 miles out, and it's pretty straight in. So that's pretty. Probably take or leave a few miles, about 254. Been a nice flight. Weather, the air, got good air, everything was good. Let's go ahead and get our landing performance. So we're coming in on 22 left. Winds in Little Rock are from 250 at 6 knots. QNH is 299.8, and current weight is, we're gonna say we're gonna give it about 40,000. We'll average it out to about 40,000 pounds. And we're in great shape. It's about an 8,200 foot runway that we're landing on. It looks like we only need about 3,339 feet of it. And that's with flaps at 22 going in. So flaps 22, 29 or 9 or 8. Remember that. Remind me when we get there. 29 or 9 or 8. I could actually go ahead and change that now because I don't think it's a big factor. So let's do that. Let's go and put that in there.
Understood, Captain. I'll bring your coffee with half and half and a pastry to the flight deck now.
There we go. All right, we're 227 miles out. It looks like we're ahead of schedule on, but we'll be descending in about 15 minutes.
Understood, Captain. I will bring your coffee with half and half and pastry to the flight deck shortly.
And I'm going to go and put the seatbelt sign on. Actually, I never turned it off. I never did turn the seatbelt sign off, so it's been on, which is fine. I don't care. Sterile cockpit doesn't have to be on though. Nothing else really out of the ordinary there. We're good. Okay, so my part, and when we start our descent, is I'll bring the aircraft to an idle thrust, and then I will set our descent. We'll begin our descent. I'm not sure if I want to go completely idle thrust, because if we're only coming down at 1,000 feet per minute, 1,200 feet per minute, it's I think we may lose a little bit of speed.
Skywest 5308, contact Kansas City Center on 133.15.
Contact Kansas City Center on 133.15, Skywest 5308. SkyWest 5308, good evening at flight level 340.
Time compression's off.
SkyWest 5308, Kansas City Center, good evening.
Captain, just checking in. I will bring your coffee with half and half and pastry to the flight deck shortly.
Is he nitpicking my altitude? I think he is. I don't care. No, he was. He was. I think he was nitpicking. I wasn't at 340.
SkyWest 5308, just a heads up, they're switching operational directions here in a bit. They'll probably still be giving you runway 22 left though while they shift.
All right, you heard that. They're switching runway ends, but we should make it before. What's TKNB?
TKNB is the identifier for the Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma. It's important to know your waypoints and airspace when flying, especially if you're navigating through busy areas. Keep up the great work.
Why is it showing up on above my horizon? I've never noticed it.
It sounds like you're noticing the aircraft's horizon display. This can happen when the aircraft is at a high altitude and the curvature of the Earth becomes more pronounced. It's a great reminder of how altitude affects our perspective.
Stop it.
Keep an eye
That's
on
not
those
what I meant.
displays. They can provide valuable information about your flight path.
$170 miles out. Run. Request clearance for descent.
I'll request further descent clearance from center.
Kansas City Center, SkyWest 5308, requesting further descent.
SkyWest 5308, descend and maintain 1519er.
Descend and maintain 1519er, SkyWest 5308.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go to idle thrust though. I'm going to go to vertical speed. And I'm going to go to about 1,200 feet per minute. In fact, I may just bump it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent into Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seat belts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
SkyWest 5308, contact Memphis Center on 132.375.
Contacting Memphis Center on 132.375, SkyWest 5308. Memphis Center, SkyWest 5308. Good evening, descending flight level 330 for 15,000.
SkyWest 5308, Memphis Center, good evening.
Did it get long enough to get here? Co-pilot finally showed up. Yeah. Gotta wait there. Okay. He fits right in with his captain's hat. You see it there. Yeah. Slow, steady descent into Little Rock, Arkansas. Yep. Nice shot there, by the way. Okay. Let's get back to the cockpit. How we doing? We're about 132 miles out. We're at a steady 1,000 feet per minute descent right now.
Skywest 5308, turn left heading 210, vectors for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Skywest 5308.
What vector did he give us? I was not paying attention. Left heading 210. Do I really want to do? I am going 210.
Skywest 5308, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000. Skywest 5308.
All right, now this is where I use flight level change. I'm going to go to idle thrust now, and we're going to be doing 2,000 feet per minute for the duration, and flight level change is what I'm using, about 125 miles out. I feel now it's time. Just didn't want to do it too early. The vector that the ATC gave us is basically what we're heading. That's our heading right now. So what he gave us is what we're already doing. So the question is the ATC person Victor? So is Victor vector? Forget it. That's old airplane tech. Forget it. Was funny in my head. Okay, right. So we're at about 219 knots, 25,000, descending at 2,000 feet per minute, and we're 119 miles outside of Little Rock, Arkansas, the Bill and Hillary Clinton Airport. The only time the two of them ever agreed on anything. That would have been Hillary's favorite line to Bill. Land the plane, Bill. Land the plane. Probably aging myself here, or dating myself. Okay. Weather's great here, by the way. Weather's great up here. Can I get to ATIS yet for Bill and Hillary?
Vicinity of airport. Noise abatement procedures are currently in effect across the airport.
Skywest 5308. Good evening, descending flight level 240 for 3000.
And if flight following is requested, read back all runway and hold short instructions.
Skywest 5308.
Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport. Information India.
Got it. Got it. QNH 299 or 8, remember that. Clouds, everything look real good here, real good. Airport we're landing at, not a custom airport. The only thing that it probably benefits from is airport enhancement package version 2, which I do have. So if there's some extra vehicles and just looks a little bit more busy, it's probably airport enhancement. It's interesting kind of architecture here. We're coming to about 18,000, 220 knots, 102 miles out. I dropped our vertical speed back to 1,200 feet per minute. We're at idle thrust right now. I'm paying attention to that. Okay. All right, 95 miles out, 94 miles out, and we're at 17,000, going to 16. All right, got the little bit of cloud cover there. That's not sustained rain. That's just a little bit of precip.
SkyWest 5308, Memphis Center, turn left heading 210.
Left heading 210, SkyWest 5308.
We're at 210 now, basically. 215, but we went to 210. $83 miles out. Going to flight level change and idle thrust.
SkyWest.
Little Rock approach, SkyWest 5308. Good evening, 15,000 for 3,000.
SkyWest 5308, Little Rock approach. Good evening, Adams, altimeter 3004. Expect the ILS runway 22 left approach into Adams. Verify information, Juliet.
Altimeter 3004. Expecting the ILS runway 22 left approach. SkyWest 5308.
Brian, we do have information, Juliet.
I'll let approach know we have information, Juliet.
SkyWest 5308, we are with information, Juliet.
SkyWest 5308, thanks.
Landing lights are up.
Charlie Alpha, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
70 miles out. We're just going below 10,000. Speed's fine. Our speed's fine. And we're gonna. Well, this is where we start going to about 1,000 feet per minute. So we got to watch our speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Cersei. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly return your tray tables to their upright position and ensure your seats are fully upright as well. Please fasten your seat belts. The weather at our destination is currently 23 degrees Celsius with light winds. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, Gate 6. Thank you for your cooperation.
65 miles out at 9,000. Nice steady pace. Slow and steady. Speeds in check. We're about 217 knots. We may have some precip at the airport. But I think it's a good time to have LS. Let's just say that. line ourselves up with dump. Got that set, yeah. I've got a give the waypoint set. So that looks like about where he's sending us. Almost like beelining to it. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and nav to it. Shouldn't get fussed at. No, I won't, because it's a direct shot to it now. Just notice it's point to point.
SkyWest 5308, turn left heading 215.
Left heading 215, SkyWest
See what this is
5308.
doing. What's happening here? I don't know what's happening on the waypoint there. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I know what's wrong.
SkyWest 5308, turn right heading 215.
Turning right heading 215, SkyWest 5308.
about to go rock through some storms here. Lots of rain. You know what I was saying about not paying attention to speed and all of a sudden getting too low? That was it right there. Be all right, but that was what I was talking about.
SkyWest 5308, turn right heading 245.
Right heading 245, SkyWest 5308.
$34 miles out.
SkyWest 5308, turn right heading 245.
Right heading 245, SkyWest 5308.
SkyWest 5308, turn right heading 245.
Right heading 245, SkyWest 5308.
They may have been trying to keep us out of this weather.
SkyWest 5308, turn right heading 220.
Turning right heading 220, SkyWest 5308.
All right, we're lining up. We're already on nav. We're on nav, not FMS, but nav for this setting. I'm about 18 miles out from the airport. I'm not dropping the gear quite yet. Watching our speed.
SkyWest 5308, turn right heading 220.
Right heading 220, SkyWest 5308.
All right, we're lined up. We're 16 miles out. I'm watching our speed. We're about 134 right now. I got to watch that. Careful. We're at 22, flaps 22. I'm going to drop the gear a little bit early because just the weather's awful, everything else, but we're currently at 2,500 feet, QNH 3003, and ILS approach to Hillary and Bill Clinton International Airport in Little Rock. There's probably a lot of fights that have happened in that airport.
SkyWest 5308, turn left heading 220.
Left heading 220, SkyWest 5308.
All right, gear's coming down.
Alpha, there's a 1900 climb 4000, runway heading 7 Charlie Alpha. Climb maintain 12000, turn left heading 040, vectors to make you on course 7 Charlie Alpha.
7 Charlie Alpha, climb and maintain 17000.
17000 for 7 Charlie Alpha.
All right, we're lined up for runway 22 left, ready to go. Okay. Watching our speed, having to give subtle throttle adjustments because we don't have auto throttle.
5308, 5 miles from Joreg, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 1800 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
We're 9 miles out.
Joreg, left heading 220. Descend and maintain 1800 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach. SkyWest 5308.
We need to do a heading bug.
SkyWest 5308, contact Adams Tower on 118.7.
Contacting Adams Tower on 118.7, SkyWest 5308.
So our course heading is 227 right there, and that's where I set it.
Adams Tower, SkyWest
Got that set.
5308. Good evening on the ILS
For
runway
the
22
runway.
left approach.
Okay, Caught the ILS. Caught the
Skywest 5308, Adams
capture.
Tower, roger, continue approach. Skywest 5308, runway 22 left, wind 360 at 3, cleared to land.
Runway 22 left, cleared to land. Skywest 5308.
All right. Not the best weather. I thought I was gonna have better weather coming in, but that's all right.
Charlie Alpha, contact departure.
Contact departure, 7 Charlie Alpha, have a good night.
We're at 2-2. I'm ignoring X-Craft because they've got their tutorial in there. I need to disable it, but it's wanting me to use more flaps, and I'm using two flaps 22 and 140 VREF. So I'd rather do this. X-Crafts, this ERJ145 I'd recommend as like one of your have-tos. You'd want. This is just a really nice aircraft. Hope it doesn't prove me wrong in a moment. Here we go. Alright, so we're steady 140.
Reliable 5849, contact departure.
Contact departure, reliable 5849.
Coming in here. Let's check our speed. 140. It's been steady. Good job. I am using a little bit more of the glide scope to help me, and before I take it. So I like this. It's steady.
Approaching minimums.
I think I could ask for more. Okay. Aircraft.
Autopilot.
Aircraft.
Autopilot.
100.
It did come off a little bit there. It got off.
50. 40. 30.
Approaching runway 22 left.
10.
Yeah, we still got plenty of room to stop. It's okay.
Skywest 5308, contact ground on 121.9er.
Contacting ground on 121.9er. Skywest 5308. Adams ground, Skywest 5308. Good evening, cleared of runway, ready to taxi to the gate.
Flaps retracted.
Skywest 5308, Adams ground, taxi to Terminal 1, Gate 6.
Landing lights off.
Uniform Juliet. Good day.
I took it a little bit late, but
Gate 6 via Romeo Uniform
wasn't
Juliet.
a problem.
Skywest
The runway,
5308.
it's 8,200 foot runway. I think I needed about 3,300 feet of it. So we're
Approaching
good.
runway 4 right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport. Did you know that Little Rock, the capital of Arkansas, is home to the William J. Clinton Presidential Library? It houses a vast collection of documents and artifacts from President Clinton's time in office. Thank you for flying with SkyWest Airlines. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with SkyWest Airlines. The local time is 7:48 p.m.
Okay, we had a decent landing. That's good. We came in at about 255 feet per minute, is what it says. So we're fine. We don't close out till we taxi to the gate, though. And once we're at the gate, I'll do a replay. I can't do one yet, though. I think this airport's pretty nice. I haven't spent a lot of time here, but I think it is a decent airport. It's busier than I thought it would be. It's not my finest hour landing, but it's okay. I think it was smooth. It was still smooth, but could have been better. I ain't displacing a Southwest jet. Not doing that. Oh, crud. Is that it? You're going to leave me here? No, they're not. Okay, I got a gate. Oh, I couldn't see it. Oh, for a minute there, I thought they must have found out I was a Republican. Oh. You're going to leave me in the parking lot. All right, let's get the brake on. Ground service, GPU. Passenger signs off. Exterior lights off. Light can end. Okay. And it's time for a replay. See if we can get some decent camera angles too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead too and get the cameras for the airport. Airport file here. KLIT. Oh, they're already there. I already have them. I don't know. I didn't. That's not it. Create airport cameras. Okay, we'll do that.
Cameras saved.
All right, let's go. rewinding right now. Should take but a moment. I do it this way because it seems to work better to get a good replay and not have to worry about a mid-wave crash or something happening. It just works better.
Approaching runway 4, right.
Adams Tower, SkyWest 5308. Good evening with you 500.
SkyWest 5308, confirm you're cleared to Little Rock, radar vectors bacon, climb and maintain 2000.
Cleared to Little Rock, radar vectors bacon, climb and maintain 2000, SkyWest 5308.
Yeah, I did float a little. I was good with it though. I knew I had enough runway. And thank you, post. Okay. We'll fix that. Let's get to the plane. That's what I like about that shock system. It's really good. Go back one more time.
Good evening with you 500.
SkyWest 5308, Adams Tower, roger, cleared to land, runway 22 left.
Cleared to land, runway 22 left, SkyWest 5308.
And that's it. We're going to sign off from Little Rock, Arkansas.